Hi everyone, this is Tammy, owner of Worthyworthitpriceless, and today's podcast is titled Use Fear as a Goal. I was listening to yesterday, which was Sunday, July 12th, a singer, LaToya Luckett. She was on Instagram Live, and she was just talking to us, giving us encouragement and everything. And she got online with Bishop T.D. Jakes' daughter, Pastor Cora Jakes Coleman. And so as they were talking, Pastor Cora basically said, use fear as a goal. A lot of times, if you think about it, as soon as we see fear, we're leaving. And I was basically one of those people. Like, as soon as I seen opposition, doubt, anything like that, if it looked like it was too hard, if it was drama, I'm out. And there was no turning back or nothing. Like, I'm not going that route anymore or anything. But what if that fear that is stopping us from going further is basically use it as your go ahead. Use that as confirmation that that is where you're supposed to be. Because if you look at it, you never see fear when you're doing something wrong. When, for the most part, like if you want to drink, you drink. If you want to smoke, you smoke. You know, for those types of things. But as soon as you're trying to accomplish your dreams, you're trying to write a book, you're trying to sing a song, get on stage, or anything like that, what happens? You have a whole bunch of fear. And that's because the enemy doesn't want you to actually see your full potential, to see what God has really placed on the inside of you. Because as soon as you do that, what it's going to be is going to be a ripple effect. And at the end of the day, you're going to tell somebody else, and then you're going to give them encouragement. And then, you know what I mean? It's like there's people attached to your yes. So as soon as you say yes, then you're helping other people get out of what they're thinking of or like their mentality. So there's a whole bunch of chains being broken when you say yes. So what happens is the enemy doesn't want you to say yes. So it's a whole bunch of fear that develops inside of you, so much so that you quit and you never see the glory that's on the other side. But I want to give you the encouragement today that when you see fear, let's not run. I've been a runner for the majority of my life. As soon as I seen danger, fear, anything like that, all right, I'm out. You ain't even got to tell me twice. Okay, I'm not even trying this anymore. And what ended up happening is I had a trail of things that were started and not completed. So I know from example, I know from experience. This is true. So at the end of the day, even if you see fear, I want you to keep going, especially if it's to accomplish your dream. Write that book, sing that song, get in front of whoever you need to get in front of. Because the problem is that the enemy wants to stop you. And you're like, well, what if they say no? What if they say no? You're not going to die from a no. Rejection is a blessing. I said that on another podcast. If that doesn't work out, doesn't mean that there's not going to be other doors. Maybe that's just not the door for you, and that's okay. But we're not going to let a no stop us from getting all that God has for us. He's placed special things on the inside of you. And even if that door isn't open, then it's not tailor-made for you. And God will show you down the road why that door didn't open for you. So don't worry about the doors that don't open. There will be a door that you'll be able to walk right through. And your life will be changed forever. But you'll never get there if you let fear stop you before you even get to the door. If you let fear stop you before you get dressed, you'll never know. So today and every day, let's make a practice. We have to look fear in the face and keep going. because there's books inside of you guys. There is songs inside of you. There's motion pictures. There's encouragement. There's photography. There's dreams inside of you that needs to wake up. The world needs to have what you have on the inside of you. You're not meant to keep that on the inside of you. We will have, by the grace of God, no more graveyards of dreams. Once we leave this earth, let's leave this earth empty. Every gift, every talent that God has placed on the inside of you, use it to the fullest of your capacity, because God didn't give it to you just for you not to use it. It does you no good for it to go to the grave with you. There's nothing that you can do with it there. But now that you are alive and you hear my voice, use that as confirmation that it is time for you to start living out your dreams. We will no longer allow fear to stop us. We're going to use that as fuel for us to go. We're going to use that as the confirmation that that is the route that we're supposed to be going. We're going to write that book. We're going to sing that song. We're going to get on that stage. We're going to design that house. Go after your dreams. Don't let anyone stop you. I don't care if someone around you isn't encouraging enough. Everybody isn't going to be your encourager. Everybody is not going to be your cheerleader. And I need you to do it regardless whether you have a cheerleader behind you or not. Know what God has placed on the inside of you, because everybody isn't going to hear the same voice that you hear. And that's fine. But don't look for other people to be your encourager, because a lot of times where you're about to go, no one else has ever been there. So how can they encourage you to go somewhere they've never been? How can they encourage you to dream when they've never dreamed before? How can they encourage you to get outside of whatever town that you are in when they have never left the town that they're in? And you never know. Some people, they may not be encouraging to you. Why? Because they are jealous of you. And not even that they're jealous of you, but they may be jealous of your gift. They may not want you to succeed. I've never seen, they may say, well, I never succeeded, so they ain't going to succeed either. And it's just the point that they've never seen anyone do it. And it's not their fault, but at the end of the day, let's not look to others for their approval. As long as we got God's approval and God's gifts on the inside of us, let's just keep going. Whether anybody is next to us or anything, they'll get it when they get it. That's it. But I need you to keep going. Keep staying in the fight, no matter if there's somebody around you, if there's not. Keep going. Keep fighting. Let that fear be a confirmation that this is what I'm supposed to do. You're going to make it, but you can't give up. Every door may not be for you. You may get a no. It's not going to kill you to get a no. And you'll see why down the line, why you got that no. In the end, everything will work out. All things are working out for your good. Keep going, keep fighting. Know that no matter what you're going through, whatever you've been through, you still have worth, you have value. You are worthy, worth it, or priceless. And until next time, bye.